Well, hello again, everybody. Welcome to Beyond Live. Lou here, and a lot of questions about what is happening with Cityview's Best of 2021. So we went right to the source. We have the publisher and the editor of Cityview. It is Shane Goodman joining us here today. How are we this morning there, Shane?
I'm doing great, Lou. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, absolutely, without question, and lots of questions about Cityview's Best of 2021. First of all, is it happening? Yes, obviously it's happening, but there's usually a big ceremony that is associated with it. We go to a bunch of big venues, but of course things had to shift a little bit. But before we tell everybody what's going on and how people can find out the Cityview Best of 2021, tell everybody what Best of is all about with Cityview.
Well, we've been doing this best of readers poll. So Cityview Best of Des Moines Readers Poll for over 25 years. And it's really become the most influential poll of its kind. I think this year we had over 14,000 votes, which is a record. And it's you really think about that and think about how many people vote in school board elections, city council elections, and 14,000 of them are taking the time to say what their favorite burger is or favorite place to go for a birthday party or whatever it might be. That's a huge number. So
Yeah, and a lot of categories too. Do we have any idea how many different categories there are?
I think there were 263 categories this year. I might be off one or two, but somewhere in there.
Yeah, and it's very creative too when it comes to the different things that you dive into. What seems to be the most popular category of all that people respond to?
Well, people love food, right? So anything that deals with food, our eats category is the most popular one in terms of votes. I would say the best new restaurant typically has had the most votes, and I would guess that that's true again this year.
All right. Now, like you mentioned, normally we have a big to-do. It's a full evening's events, and Jackie and I have been honored to be the MCs and read the names of the nominees and then the winners for the last several years. And we had a chance to do that again. So yes, we do know who won, but we can't tell anybody because there is not just one big event. We have a bunch of events that are going to be lined up to reveal the winners, right?
Right. So for 13 years, we've had an incredible event, and you guys have been so wonderful to help us out with that MC and it. And Kim Krantz and everybody at Adventureland have been spectacular. But this year, as you stated, it's just different. Just we had to figure out how we could be safe and deal with COVID-19 and make it all work still and still honor all these great people, places, and events. So we decided we'd do it virtually. And we decided that to make somebody sit for an hour and a half and watch the whole show on their computer screen probably wasn't realistic. So we broke it out into 6 segments. They're all very easy to watch, all about 20 minutes long, and they're in the various categories. So can I rattle those off real quick, Lou?
That's what you're here for, is let people know when they can find out who the winners are for Cityview's Best of 2021. When are we going to start this?
We're going to start it this Friday, January 29th at noon. So we will have a YouTube channel set up that people can access it from dmcityview.com, www.dmcityview.com. And at noon, we're going to be doing the category I mentioned previously, the eats category. So you'll learn all about the restaurant and food industry in that segment. Then at 12:30, we will do what we typically do last, called the best of the rest. But I guess you're entitled to mess one thing up, and we didn't put that one last. So you get to watch that one second. So that's where we have a lot of information about media personalities and anything that doesn't fit into the other 5 categories, politicians, all that kind of fun stuff. On Monday, February 1st, we will go through our shopping category. And then at 12:30, we will have our nightlife category. And then we'll follow that same format on Tuesday, where we'll have our culture and recreation segment at noon, and then our health and beauty segment at 12:30. So 6 different segments, all about 20 minutes long. Open to anyone and everyone to view, which is an important thing, because in years past, the event was invitation only, but now anyone and everyone can watch it.
How about that? And one of the most anticipated things of all with the big celebration was at the end of the celebration, we were able to grab a copy, a hard copy of the Cityview Best of Edition. And tell everybody when the hard copy is going to be available for people to pick up.
It will be available on Wednesday. So we typically take 2 days to deliver all these copies out, but they'll start being distributed on Wednesday, finished up on Thursday of next week. And all the results will also be posted online at, again, www.dmcityview.com.
All right, so Cityview's best of 2021. Yeah, the event is happening, but the event is happening 6 times, if you want to think about it. And they all start Friday at noon and then 12:30. So noon is eats, 12:30 is best of the rest category. That's what kicks things off, right?
That's correct. Yeah. And I do want to mention again that although we weren't able to have you and Jackie there in person this year, you did still grace us with your voices on the slide presentation voiceovers. So thank you again for doing that, both you and Jackie.
Absolutely. We are honored to do it. It's fun to see the different categories and different nominees and then the surprises. And I do want to, I can't reveal, who won what category, but there are several surprises for winners this year. You're going to want to tune in. Trust me, Friday especially. The Eats category, there's some surprises there and some big surprises in the best of the rest category on this Friday as well. And that one starts at 12:30. And the easiest way, Shane, for people to get involved and see all these different segments is how again?
By visiting the website, dmcityview.com, and there'll be a link to each one of these 6 segments on there. Grab some lunch, grab some friends, whether you're at a restaurant, listening on your phone or on a TV or your computer screen, we're making it easy for everybody to join in.
All right. Now, people want to pick up a hard copy starting next Wednesday. They can start looking for it where?
Well, there's 700 locations to choose from, so just about anywhere across the metro you can find it, but certainly in your Hy-Vee and Fairway and Price Chopper stores are the largest ones, but we've got hundreds of other locations that carry Cityview as well.
There you go. Shane Goodman from Cityview. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate your time, and thanks for including everything and everybody and showing off Des Moines' best of 2021.
Thanks, Lou.